have a monkey in your pants?
Right then folks, welcome back to another fan commentary of the amazing GamesMaster. It's Season 1, Episode 4, the absolutely iconic video game program that was broadcasted here on Channel 4 in the 90s, hosted by the amazing fellow Scotsman Mr. Dominic Diamond and the late great Sir Patrick Moore. Let's have a look and see what's in store this week. Yay! Cheer for GamesMaster! All these little young children. Why does he always sit there like he's pretending to play that nonsense? We know you're not Mr. Dominic. Oh, you've just let off a green stinker by the looks of it.
Welcome to GamesMaster.
Welcome, Dominic.
Tuning in for the first time, where have you been but my
glorious young Dominic.
You're 4 weeks late, but we've all taken turns keeping this slot warm for your arrival. So, sit yourself down, have a mug of chamomile, get out your joystick and give it a loving caress, because that's what we'll be doing here for the next half hour.
Okay.
Right, to kick off tonight's little foray, let's call up the Galactic Scoutmaster himself, the GamesMaster.
Oh, no hanging about this week, guys. Straight into it.
That you've chosen to join me again here at the fertile fount of game-playing challenges. We begin tonight with a truly anarchic escapade on a game called
Road Rash, funnily enough.
In a frightful, unofficial motorbike race.
Love this game on the Mega Drive.
Punch and kick their way to the checkered flag at speeds of over 150 miles per hour.
No. 150 miles an hour?
First on the Redwood Forest stage. I'm afraid to say that amidst the rowdy rebel, he will need to ride.
Great game, but the Mega Drive really grates me, the music. It's not my favourite machine for music.
Having burned rubber all the way from Dartford, Richard Wiltshire.
Richard Wiltshire, let's cheer for Richard Wiltshire. Yay, everybody! Who is Richard Wiltshire? Probably a young prepubescent teen, I should say. Yay, cheer.
Settle down. Now, Richard, you've never actually played this game before, but you're a bit of a biking boffin, aren't you?
Yep, I've played everything on the Amiga, and it's a good racing game.
Seems to be always the same. The guys have never played the games on this show. I never noticed that back in the day, but it seems to be quite apparent nowadays. Where do they find these children to play the games?
I've never used my bare fist before.
Okay, if you like to sit yourself
Do they just randomly walk about? Do you want to play a game on GamesMaster? Yes. And then they're picked.
Pillion with me in the pulpit, no stranger to leathers himself, is Sega Power's Neil West. Welcome,
Mr.
Neil.
Sega Power's Neil West.
Now, Neil, a bit
Welcome,
different
Neil.
from an average bike game, this. What general tactics can you give Richard?
General tactics, punch, kick, and drive like a maniac.
But it does waste time, yeah? It's
What
quite
waste
a
time?
short race, so he's got to get to the front early. So if
Fight
he can
him.
overtake, then do so.
I was busy
But
talking,
if he
I
does
did
have
not
to get
hear
rough,
what his
then
tips
try and
were.
grab the stick of one of the other riders.
Right, we'll look forward to that.
Grab the stick.
Okay then, Richard.
Best advice
Punch,
ever.
kick, overtake your way through
Grab the
14 other
stick from the
competitors
rider.
to win the
That's,
race.
oh
Are
my
you
god,
ready?
that
Yeah.
sounds wrong.
Rev
So
up
many
your bike
ways.
and start the race. Okay, and off goes Richard. We can see, oh, you
Straight into the egg.
smack someone there right from the start there. We obviously know
Classic game though, all the same. Although I'm not the world's greatest Mega Drive fan, this is a classic game.
That's showing his place, yeah? He knows there's 14 other riders. Now 13 other riders still ahead of him. He's whacking them about. He's now chasing six.
Why is he holding the Mega Drive pad like that? Does the boy not know how to hold a Mega Drive pad? Holding on his lap like he's playing with some weird hybrid arcade stick? Dodge the car, little man.
Dodge that one.
You do not want to go into the back of the car. It's bad news.
Okay, now it's coming
Back
on
of the car is bad news, said the Neil from Sega Power. Oh, he just punched Dread square in the chops.
out of the race.
He is. As you see, Dread went down to half energy. If he'd taken another hit, it would have fallen off. It's really quite good because the other riders actually have their own characteristics. Some are nice, some are nasty. Some will get in your way. some
Other
will try and
riders have their own
get out of the way
characteristics,
quickly.
really? I don't think the AI is that advanced.
Through the races in 9.
Dodge the splat.
Down he goes. Right, he's now going to run to his bike, get on it quickly and rev away.
I did always like that. I find it quite funny that you had to run and find your bike again.
More importantly, the riders who are behind
Potentially get smacked by another car in the process.
Safely missed that one.
Another thing he's got to watch out.
10th. Oh, is he supposed to be first?
The last thing he needs right now is to be picked up
Is
by
there
the
a
front.
distance? Can't see a distance on the screen. He's got a bit to go, like, if he's supposed to be first. Oh, he's just knocked Dread off. Bosh, in the face.
Tumbling away in the bottom right
Something about the bikes actually in this game, they kind of look like a bit squarey, futuristic. Sinclair, the C5s, is that even right? Like those kind of bikes, if you know what I mean, in a weird way, all angular.
On the tail of Rex. And he's going on Rex. I think he's going to give Rex a hefty smack in the face here. Oh, and down goes into fourth place.
Got the little boy, he's so happy because he's punching computer characters. He's going to be a serial killer. That's what the press says. Oh, no golden joystick for you, little boy. It's because you're wearing a truly heinous jumper. I don't think I've ever used that word before in my life, but I thought I'd just throw it in there. Tucked into your jeans. Oh my god, who dressed you? Somebody from the 90s?
It was a very, very close race. 1.6 seconds between you and the eventual leader Viper. What went wrong for you?
Hey, how did you know it was 1.6
I had no time to
seconds?
practice my green cross code as I went through the intersection. I just go flat out to win. I was unlucky there was a car coming at the same time.
Okay, well, unfortunately, we can't
Guys,
give
you
you
were
our prize,
unlucky.
but have you enjoyed coming to play
Oh, it's been a
GamesMaster?
great laugh.
Well, we've enjoyed seeing you streak through the forest, Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, our gallant loser, Richard Wiltshire.
Richard, who apparently streaks through the forest and tucks his woolly jumpers into his jeans. That's horrendous. Did any of you tuck your woolly jumpers into your jeans? Because oh my god, I don't remember doing
Let's
that.
take a peek at this week's reviews.
This is the GamesMaster. No, it's not.
Role-playing games.
It's
First
review
up, return
section.
to the time when
Shadow of
dinosaurs
the
ruled
Beast.
Earth and Mars bars were only 10p in Shadow of the Beast.
Lovely graphics, nice backgrounds, nice
Mars
animation,
bars
but
were
the
10p?
gameplay sucks a bit, and after a while you just get a bit jarred off.
The gameplay sucks a bit.
Plays fast,
Okay,
but
I'll give
doesn't
you
offer
that.
anything new in the final analysis.
It's a bit of a disappointment. It's got a big name, but not the gameplay to back it up.
Yeah, I'd say it's a classic game, but I'd say it's also not the greatest. But I like the music. I'll give it that.
Next up, on
Holy
the Amiga, become
buckery
a
balls, I
deity
forgot
for a
about
day
this
and
game.
rub shoulders with gods from Zeus to Priapus in Populous 2.
Populous 2, I don't know if I ever played it. I certainly played Populous 1
It's great to see how
on the Atari
races
ST
build and
and
conquer,
the Amiga.
You really do sort of care for these little sprites as they're running around.
I had to give this game
It's one of
another
those
shot,
games,
actually. I
you
remember
think
really
it's
enjoying it back in
it's
the
4
day.
hours. You really just get absorbed into the game.
Lots of brilliant graphics, brilliant gameplay, one of the best games around.
Wow. One of the best games around. What's he got in his hand? Fire. 94%, buddy. Hell, they like that.
Finally, on
King's
the PC,
Quest
a medieval romp around
5?
Yvaldi Merry England in King's Quest 5.
Game I've
It's
never
not
played.
pushing back the boundaries. Looks good. But
Probably because it's
a
on the
bit too
PC.
cute for my liking.
It's so American and apple pie that you just want to vomit every time you load it up. There's no sex, no violence, and absolutely no fun, I'm afraid.
Oh. Well, you kind of know what you like to get up to at the weekends then, little man. Sex and violence equals fun. Interesting. Oh
And
yes,
now
I
for this
fucking
week's
love that
feature.
Mario
The
advert.
battle for the British console market is fiercer than ever, with Nintendo and Sega locked in a multi-million-pound advertising
Awesome.
war. Sega marketing supremo Philip Ray had a wee chat with us about Sega's
Sega does
battle
what
plan.
Nintendo don't.
I think Nintendo probably take a more Unilever type approach to marketing.
What's that
Which
mean?
means that they are probably more conservative. We like to do things which are a little bit off the
Oh,
wall.
are you Sega
and a little
man?
bit rebel. Because we feel that the
Rebel,
Sega
rebel,
brand
Sega
needs
man.
to be seen to be street cred.
If any one man is
Sega
responsible for
went
the
for
street
street
cred appeal of
cred
Sega's
and cool.
hardware, it has to be Jimmy, the swarthy game-playing star of Sega's campaign.
I do not remember Jimmy.
Can't play Super Monaco all day long.
So if you play Super Monaco,
Unless you have one of these.
did you get the ladies?
Jimmy
Game
is a
Gear.
hero. He always gets the women. He's brilliant at playing Sega games. If he played pool in the pub, he'd win. He's probably got a Harley Davidson bike, and he's probably a brilliant surfer.
You sound
in
like you
California.
made up Jimmy
So
and
with
you
all
love
those
it.
things, I think every man would love to have those qualities.
Maybe, but Jimmy's creators were hopelessly wrong with their early ideas of how a game-playing hero should look.
It was horrifying because we got it so horribly wrong. Our character was long-haired, rough, a bit dirty, and all the kids came back
You
saying
got it horribly
that
wrong.
they thought that sort of person was a bit of a granddad, really. And they wanted someone much more clean-cut and much younger.
The revamped Jimmy now lives in his customised trailer from where he spearheads Sega's assault on Nintendo and the British market. It's a battle which looks
I
set
do
to
not
run well
remember
into the
any of
90s.
these adverts, to be honest with you.
Sunshine.
If you'd like
At
more
all.
information about anything you see in the programme,
Oh.
you can call the GamesMaster Club. We'll give you the number at the end of
I
the
want
show.
to call the Gamesmaster Club, Mr. Dominic.
So, some sound advice on where to put your pennies. Now it's time
In your
for our
slot,
celebrity challenge,
Dominic,
and we'll
you
go over to
cheeky bugger.
GamesMaster to find out what it is.
Next challenge from the good old GamesMaster.
I hope you weren't put off by the rather violent nature of my first challenge.
Yeah, it wasn't violent,
Sorry
come
to say,
on.
my second offering is also not in terribly good taste.
You've not seen Grand Theft Auto yet, that's all I'm going to say, Mr. Patrick Moore. Oh, Heimdall on the Amiga.
Of a Viking tavern. You have 2 minutes
Bloody good
in which
game.
to throw an unlimited number of axes.
This is
to
just a
sever the
little,
maiden's 8 blades and
call
save
it
her
a
from the
bonus
baldy
little
Vikings.
side game part of the
But
game.
beware,
The
because
real
you're
game's
somewhat, sozzled.
not like
The
this,
cursor is
so to speak.
extremely volatile, so you'll need to muster all your wits to release the
I'm
axe
sure
at the
this
correct
game
moment.
came on a
Good luck, young man.
ridiculous amount of
A fair
discs
maiden's honor is
back in the day
resting
for the
on
good
your
old
head.
Amiga. Brilliant game.
Now, the competitor on this challenge requires a steady throwing arm
And the
bags
competitor
of
in this challenge has
confidence.
probably never also
Who
played the game,
better
because that
than
seems to be the way
greatest
things
darts
go.
player in the history of the game, 5 times world champion, Eric Bristow.
Eric, somebody who plays darts, yay! Am I even going to recognise him? Let me see your face, darts man.
Now, Eric, you've come out with a good few
Slightly.
dart finishes in your time, but you're playing with a different set of arrows.
Slightly
tonight. How
recognise him
confident
actually,
do you
but I
feel?
think he looks a bit
different
older
game. I've
and
had to practice at it, but I'm
a
not
bit
brilliant,
rougher and a
mate,
bit
but, I'm looking forward to
heavier
it.
these
Different,
days, I think.
Right, now we have to say it's quite
Which is to be
difficult
expected
control
because
being
this
a
was
biker,
in the
you've had a night
past.
on the tiles and you're a bit full with alcohol. Will this affect your throwing?
Well, I'm used to a night on the tiles, but I mean, not too much alcohol, especially when you're throwing hatchets, you know what I mean?
Throwing hatchets?
That's for sure, yeah.
Where is this
if you
accent
wanna
from?
see
It's
if
just
the Cardinal
glorious.
Cockney can rescue the maiden, or will his arrows go all over the place? Join us
Let's go
after the
to an
break.
advertisement break. Not. See? Magic. We don't have to watch adverts in the future.
Welcome back to
Well, we
GamesMaster.
do, but yeah.
Presently, in our game playing hot seat is 5 times
Why are you
world
whispering,
darts playing
Dominic? It
champion
sounds all
Eric
rapey and
Bristow.
I'm getting
And
scared.
he'll be attempting to free the blonde maiden by
Somebody
launching
sleeping next
axes
to you and you have
cutting
to
the plaits
whisper.
of her hair. Joining me in the pulpit hockey is our very own resident expert, Dave Perry. Dave,
Dave
welcome.
Perry.
Now, Dave, this is a very tough challenge.
I'm not used to
It is
seeing
a
you
tough
without your
challenge, yes,
bandana.
I only got 2 minutes to do it in.
You look
seeing
very
Eric
young and
practicing,
fresh-faced
he's
as
getting
well.
pretty good at it now.
This was obviously
But it's all
before
made
the
harder by the fact
Mario
that his crosshair's
64
wobbling all
escapade.
over the place because the character he's playing is supposed to be fairly drunk at this moment in time.
Okay, well, let's hope Eric can steady his Viking hand then. Are you ready, Eric?
Come on, Eric.
Ladies
Easy
and gentlemen,
peasy this
order,
shit
please.
is.
Game on.
The cursor basically gives a little bit of wobble. Oh my god, he went straight for her head. A little bit of wobble, so it's not 100% easy to aim. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Try to chop her head off?
So 2 wallops in the head just to show who's
Basically
boss.
chop all her
Which
little
of the
bits of
easiest
hair
parts
off
to go for,
and
Dave?
free the maiden. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's 2 ways to do it. You take the easy ones out first, and then you spend your time on the.
I would not be happy with this darts player throwing axes at my fair
Okay, well, he
maiden
hasn't had the best of start.
hair
He hasn't got a great start.
or something, yeah.
Oh, and he's hit
Christ
right
almighty.
again. 3 hits, 30 seconds gone, a quarter of the way through.
You suck.
Nothing down yet. Still
You
nothing
suck,
down.
darts player. I've got that joystick.
Which one's the go? Oh, I got the first one.
One down.
So that was one about. Oh, and the second
2 down.
That's one of the hardest ones, that top one.
3 down. Oh, now he's getting a hang of it.
really flying now. Eric's heading for a real 8-axe finish.
Come on, Eric, you darts player. I think it's because he's A, not drunk, B, not got ladies shouting, and C, doesn't have a pint of beer in his hand. That's the issue, I think, for this
1
darts
minute
player.
left. 3 to go. Davy's doing very well.
Very well. I mean, normally you'd say steady hand, quick fire button would do it, but I mean that's
Come on,
shaky cursor
come on,
does
darts
make
player.
life easy for him.
It's the joystick not
It's
working.
hard on the bottom of the screen because that cursor does drop off the screen onto the table very, very quickly.
I see now.
Oh, nicely done. That's probably one of the hardest ones to get as well. Oh, straight for the head.
2 left, and I see he's got.
Doesn't. I was going to say it doesn't reset, does it?
Jockey Wilson on the right, egging him on there.
Oh, come on, another 2, another 2, another 2, another 2. Come on, darts man.
Okay, 2 left. Oh,
Is it just me or their hands not look very tight in those stocks? I think she could easily slip them out. And they look rather large. Just saying.
You will have to be very close, Dave. On
Doing the right things, doing like just keeping going.
Oh, one more, so close.
11 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Just kind of died, he's going to get it.
I say the cursor has a wee bit of life of its own and it wobbles about. Oh, come on.
2, 1.
I thought, oh, so close, Mr. Darts man. No golden joystick for you either.
Congratulations, Eric. Now, it was very, very close. You were your usual cool, unflappable self. But the interesting thing is, the last plat there was about in the double 16 area, which is usually your favourite finish.
That's right, yeah, I've been missing that as well lately, so that doesn't matter. Now, the bottom ones were harder.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but
Okay, well now
They were
listen,
harder.
Eric, as Jim
No
Bond
excuse,
would
you
say,
poor
your look was
piss
smash and
darts
blow.
man.
But
Actually,
here's what you
I think he
will
was a
have
decent
won.
darts player. Darts is not my thing.
GamesMaster
How did he win that?
golden joystick. But unfortunately,
Oh.
that's the one of the darts and it has to go back.
Good
But
job. I
have
was
you
going to say
enjoyed
he
yourself?
didn't win. He should not be winning that.
We've really enjoyed watching
Send
you.
it to me
Ladies and
instead,
gentlemen,
Mr. Dominic.
Eric Bristol.
I'll have your golden joystick.
Now, perhaps with a couple of
He was a
tips
bit
and
delayed in
cheats,
speaking there,
Eric could
Mr.
have
Dominic.
completed one of his famous 9-dart finishes. This is the part of the show where you can get your exclusive tips and cheats in the GamesMaster's consultation.
Consultation zone, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you get hints, tips, cheats from the glorious GamesMaster himself by some weird little spuds. 9 out of 10 times, but let's see what's going on. Virtual reality headset? Think not.
Hello, GamesMaster.
Welcome to my kingdom.
I keep running out of lives on Disney's DuckTales. Is there any way I could get any more?
Always seem to be dead bizarre sort of hints and tips and cheats section as well. DuckTales, bloody classic, amazing game, amazing music.
Where you'll find 2 extra lives.
Another game that I still need to pick up actually. This bloody program, along with bad influence that I do, are going to make me spend money on games that I completely forgot about or that I have not got in my collection to date.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much, GamesMaster.
Are we ready for the next?
We're ready. Come on, bring it. Nice eye.
Hello, GamesMaster.
What are you
the
wearing?
The monster at the end of level 2 in Altered Beast keeps on killing me. How can I destroy it?
And what? Altered Beast?
I must say, I'm rather surprised you haven't managed to dispose of this ocular ogre yet. All
It's quite easy.
Courage and nerve.
Just
Simply
electrocute
get as
it.
close to the monster as possible,
Exactly.
then activate your force field. The eyeball monster will
Altered
then
Beast,
be out of
absolute
sight,
classic
out of
arcade
mind.
game and really decent on the Mega Drive as well.
Who's next up, I wonder?
Next.
Hello.
Hello, and
Nice-
to see you.
nice
Now,
jumper.
What can I do for you?
Nice to
I've
see
been
you.
trying for hours, but I cannot kill the wart in Mario 2. Could you help me?
The what? The wart?
Simple, dear boy. Catch the vegetables with can out of
Mario
the
2
box
actually, a game
and
that
throw them
I've
at
played,
the wall.
yes, but
6 vegetables
not
in his
extensively.
mouth will defeat.
Something I'll have to rectify
Thank you very
soon.
much. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, goodbye.
I think that's probably enough advice.
See what I
for
mean?
one
They're quite
but if you
simple,
have any
weird, little,
queries,
easy
you know
hints
where
and tips.
So, some juicy computer tidbits this week. Now for our final
Dominic, you
challenge.
look all scary with
Let's
that
see what
lighting.
GamesMaster has planned.
Hello again.
Hello,
Not doing
GamesMaster.
too well today, are we? 2 failures out of 2. Perhaps I've been overestimating your ability. For the last of this week's challenges, I've opted for a game by the name of Panzer Kickboxing.
No, I remember
In
this.
this rather lax interpretation of the Queensberry rules, one seems to be allowed
I remember
to
that wee
kick
referee
as
at the
well as to
back,
punch.
and
I
like,
should stress that I nonetheless require
I don't
an
remember it
exemplary
being
display of
particularly
gamesmanship.
good either, to be honest
May
with
the
you.
best man win.
I think I played this possibly in the Atari
For
ST
this
rather than the
challenge,
Amiga. I
we
might
have
be
a
wrong, but
bloody family battle.
not a
More
great
British
game.
than the Ewings of Dallas. A brutal brother-sister punch-up. Please welcome Jason and Lisa Posel.
who? Smile, kiddies. You're on Telebox. Seriously, what was it with clothes in the 90s? That girl's
Now,
jumper
Jason,
also
if I
looks
come to you first,
ridiculously
how much
huge.
practice have you had at the game?
I haven't had that much, but I think I can beat her anyway.
See, that's what I
Okay,
mean.
so you really
Nobody
fancy
even play these
challenging
games that
against
they're
your
playing in the challenges.
Yeah, I normally beat her at home.
All right. Well, Lisa, I used to fight with my sister, and she used to fight very dirty, pulling hair, biting, lots of things like that. Are we going to see a dirty fight from you tonight?
Well, it's not going to be that dirty because I'm going to win anyway.
Oh, she
Okay,
like
well,
sounds
we've
like
got
that
two
girl
very
from Harry
confident
Potter.
competitors here. If you'd like to take your seats and begin to
I don't
fight.
even think they're really brother and sister. Just two random spuds.
And joining me at the ringside pulpit is Tim Boone from Computer and Video Games Magazine.
Tim Boone
Tim,
looks
welcome.
Hello, Dominic.
Now,
so
Tim, what kind
happy
of a
to be
fight are we
there.
going to see here tonight?
I think I'd be very surprised if we don't see a very dirty fight. Panzer Kickboxing is all about
Dirty
basically,
fight.
There are very few rules. You really go for it. You can punch your opponent, kick your opponent, and if it helps you at all, you can even try biting them. I mean,
Can
there
you
are very
bite?
few rules here.
Oh my god, can you
Okay,
elbow
well,
in the
listen, we're
face
gonna
as
see
well,
an
like proper
excellent fight
kickboxing?
here. Are our competitors ready?
Oh,
Then
they're
come
playing
out
with
fighting.
Stingray joysticks by the look of it, actually.
Now,
Horrible,
in this
horrible
one,
little
Jason's in
things,
the
those
red
joysticks.
trousers playing from left to right. Lisa's in the blue trousers.
Lisa's down already.
Taking a tumble already.
But she's up. She's safe. She's okay.
Oh, and Lisa's down again there.
Jason certainly knows how to use his kicking, basically. Those feet are flying. He's not using his fists very much, but those feet are quite devastating. At the
Yep,
moment.
those are absolute classic joysticks. I'm sure they're either Stingrays or are they called Mantas? Or even Manta Rays, I can't remember.
And then she goes again. Oh no,
Who's winning? The boy is winning.
And she's down to 1.5 lights. Jason is on 3 lights, so he's quite a bit ahead.
Oh, I forgot about that energy. Top left and top right of the screen. Funnily enough, where it says the energy, those spotlights are basically your energy.
Trying to go in with her fist, but of course Jason's got the advantage. He's got the advantage of reach with his legs.
Right, now Lisa's trying to take that advice out, getting in quite close, trying to get a short, sharp series of
yeah, it's a bit like a button basher game. I don't even know if you can block in this actually. It's just whoever gets the first hit in, maybe. Maybe you can block, I can't remember.
And it's the end of the first round, and we think Jason
I say it's a game that I did briefly play back in the day.
So it's the final round, and they're on 2 lights each, so it's all even now.
What was that girl doing with the joystick there? Vigorously grabbing it and wiggling it.
Oh, and she connects there, lovely. Oh, and another one in the midriff. Lisa's coming back like a devil here, Tim.
Absolutely, Lisa's...
Oh no, just as I say that, she's down.
Who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning? It seems to be equal so far. How many rounds did it? Did Mr. Diamond say?
Ducking and weaving all around, dodging each other. Oh, Lisa connects. Oh, and Jason's down to 1.5 lights here. This is getting very exciting now. Oh, and Jason strikes back with a flying round his kick, which leaves Lisa.
The girl's winning just so far.
Very close here. Lisa's on 2 lights, Jason's on 1.5. There's 23 seconds left.
We're looking for one knockout blow from one of the contestants.
See, she's just doing what a lot of girls do in button bash. She's just wiggling that joystick violently, I should say, as if she didn't have a clue what was going on. Oh, she's nearly winning actually. Button bashers win. Is that it? Is it all over?
He's just up from that.
Oh, no. Oh, and down again. Your sister's kicking your ass, little man. How embarrassing. Game over. Girlie wins with her huge oversized weird Elvis fat man's on the front of her jumper. You don't even know what that was. Still can't see.
Jason, you were well ahead at the start, but then
Jason, you got pumped, mate. Poor player, young man.
I think at the beginning I was using tactics more. I was staying back and then going in for the odd shot, and then at the end I started going in to try and knock her out.
What?
And that's when I think she caught me.
That's right. You committed yourself and you paid dearly
Poor
for
explanation.
it. Lisa.
Button basher.
Tim and I in the commentary box, we thought you were out of it, but then you just fought back. What happened?
Well, at the beginning I thought the joystick wasn't working or something because I kept just being knocked down, and then I just remembered that what I'd been playing before, and then I just won.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What? You're gonna have a fight of your own and then see who
More so, I just wiggled the thing and I somehow won. I had no idea what was going on in any sort of fashionable sense, and yes, I won. GamesMaster Golden Joystick, give me the GamesMaster Golden Joystick. I want one. But I think they should remake an episode of GamesMaster, considering what they've done with Nightmare recently. That would be interesting, and I should be allowed to be on it. That is what I say.
So with that bout of high-tech fisticuffs, time has run out on this week's
That's it, guys. That's fan commentary of the awesome GamesMaster 1990s computer video game show, Series 1, Episode 4. As always, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time, and we will be looking at the next episode of the glorious, iconic, classic GamesMaster show. Thanks again.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?